For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately, more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know, you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Please add, my love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere. On every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting? A guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
Can you wait for me a minute? I want to take a look around.
Well, I'm not going to leave you now, am I?
Thank you.
All set?
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with. Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you. Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your Znami. We're the Tsar soldiers.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
There's the Ruskies, right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some crip... people got the better of them.
Good boy. Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
Good morning.
How are you?
Fucking cat kept me up all night. Cramp woke me up and then he just started meowing all over the place. Pissed me off.
Yeah, cat does that to me every day, bro. I want to check one thing. They released OG Fortnite today. Nice. Path of Exile comes out at 2. That's all I fucking care about. But game I'm playing's pretty good. We playing Fortnite. Explain how you track him down.
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even
Marvel
heard
Rivals
of you
came out
from my
today too,
doctors.
for free.
By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one?
Path of
Or the
Exile
part
though
that
at 2
belongs to
o'clock.
Austria?
From Warsaw.
Just put it a thing. 1 million
have a
people have
name.
pre-ordered it already.
Viktor Shulsky.
On my
It's gonna
path,
be good.
I've already come across people who have lied to me about their problems.
Gonna crash right after
and
that.
then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face or flee for my life.
Flee for my life.
Now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive
This is
my
sweet.
amusement.
Sweet
I haven't had my
dialogue.
first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
prove you're a thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of.
I'm gonna fucking play
Find
like
something in this tavern that
till
belongs
4
to
a.m.
me,
I swear.
and tell me
when this
something
game hits at
only
2.
I could know.
First, I
won't
need to
stop.
have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
I can hardly wait.
Let's take a look around. No luck. Oh well. Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him? Rasputin is an exceptionally colorful character.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend.
You are full of bitterness and resentment toward those who forced you to leave Petersburg. It torments you even in your dreams.
I have no control over my dreams, but I doubt it takes magical powers to guess I'm not fond of those who drive me away from somewhere. Have a seat. Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here. I need to get out of here. What is this sound? Shackles?
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Are you muted, bro?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always
What
has.
you do? Are you playing OG or new or just regular?
Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
What's it? It's just like the original, just without no build,
I must have gotten that from you,
or with no build.
You lose, idiot.
I'm just checking to
You
see these
always
guns are pretty
do.
fucking lethal, man. People
You're
drop them
even
quick.
losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
As it should be. Makes it easier for noobs. Longer time to kill. Harder for noobs.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
I wanted to sweep.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a salutar, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
I felt something. Where is it?
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Thaumaturgy never fails me. There is...
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away, you're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers, a witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother.
Darth.
And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Get that first OG
Because
win.
you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside, and tell me what you're doing here.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
You've been going in so many...
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here? Bah! The people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real too.
Do you mean Rasputin?
He didn't bring that evil spirit here. He draws on the spirit because he got folk to heal. But it's not him who brought it. We brought it on our own heads. And we've got to deal with it ourselves. I heard it howling. That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts. We here call it a Vukovac.
But other places probably call it other things.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments people and turns their weaknesses against them.
And what if I told you I could get rid of it?
I'd say I'll believe it when I see it. And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
18th looking like your place today, buddy.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam. Am I sensing?
The Thaumaturs. Just got nothing but amazing reviews.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please
Oh,
open
my
the door.
frying my headset for a sec.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
What are you doing here, you tramp?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Get wrecked.
The devil sent you.
You could say that, sure. I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please, please. Please, please.
Grab my food. I already did everything up here, right?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please leave. Please, please.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
I'll be right back.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
Well then, I hope you'll still...
I'll be back.
don't know what to do.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Maybe I will try later.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
I see him. My Uper. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yaviets.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
I felt something. Where is it? So that's how you want to play. Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Back.
Goody. How is it so far?
Difficult.
What do you expect to find in this place? The fire
We
was
got
almost a
31st
year
to last
ago.
game.
Time doesn't matter
Is it a
much
different
here.
map that you're used to, or?
I'm looking for clues and
Yeah, it's the
personal
original map.
traces that will lead me to whoever is
The OG
carrying
map,
the
that's the one
flaw.
I played.
The original's good.
The Salutor.
Let's go.
Fuck no.
I see. I thought I could be helpful to
I'm
you,
playing
but
this game and
I
the Path
don't
of
really
or
understand
Exile
what
is
you're
going to take my
telling me.
life over until February. Fuck no. Sorry, bud.
People always leave behind individual bits of their personality, even on everyday objects and such. I can decipher the thoughts and actions imprinted on these objects,
It's not my cup.
and
I
then
haven't
match
downloaded
them
it.
to
It's
their
not my cup
owner.
of tea.
This lets me gather immense knowledge about a person, especially if I need to find someone.
what else can you do?
Above all, flaws are deeply hidden marks left on human souls.
2 hours for
They
me, bro.
form under
2
the
hours.
influence of tragic
Bye-bye.
events.
What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes.
What are you
from the
talking
word
about?
Newcomer.
Me?
People have
Yeah.
always taken
Path of
Salutors
Exile
to
comes out in
be
2 hours.
spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy
Very,
tales,
very,
the
very,
wise
very
woman
long
and
time.
the other old crones tell the locals.
Sometimes,
If I can get in, there's a
those
million
sorts of
people
fairy
pre-ordered.
tales and legends
Over a million
describe
people
how
already. So
humans perceive a Salutor.
for early access.
They don't take a physical form. Salutors are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to
It's
the
only
surface,
like half the
and
game
adopt
coming
them
out,
to
and it's
lure
over
the
like 1,000
Salutor.
hours of game.
Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a Salutar.
It'll be free when it's out.
I didn't know
I can't hear you. You have to talk louder.
It'll be free when it's out.
What about you?
But
do you
it's
have
in
a
beta
flaw?
for the first year or so?
Okay.
It's gonna be too. You'll be lost, bro. It's like it. Remember that one Diablo type game with the crazy skill tree I was playing? The one that was massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sequel to that.
All right, going in.
I bear the flaw of pride.
I wouldn't have guessed.
And now, thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the Salutars hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second Salutar. If I do manage to catch another Salutar, that would be a very rare occurrence, in fact. An ordinary thaumaturge wouldn't even try it more than once. Only a few have multiple Salutars.
Why?
Some have lost their lives trying, others their senses. I was close to madness. I lost my sense of reality. I didn't know what was true. But I know I can do it. I'm almost 100% sure.
Isn't this exactly the sort of thinking that caused your problems that led you to me?
That doesn't matter anymore.
Then what's changed?
This time, I've got you with me. Why did you want to come here with me?
I have never gotten to know a thaumaturge so closely. I'd like to learn as much as possible about your abilities.
I need to look around this place a little more.
I won't stop you.
A horrible death. True fear. So much suffering. This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him.
Right.
The fire only covered up the crime.
Not ranked? Or are you playing ranked? If ranked will put you down in your skill level, you will be playing ranked.
I know who
Once you get in a rank, right? play a few matches, it puts you in your category, so you play people of your level, not of people higher than you.
To know more about what happened here.
Let's see.
You get more views if you put ranked in your YouTube video. I bet. Potentially. People like competition, right?
Ranked spankings.
Ranked spanking, yeah. Flanked and ranked. Planked and ranked. Ganked in ranked. That's the best name.
This is the new map.
That's a new map?
I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Yeah, the art direction is really nice.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the
Fortnite's
Tsar's
back on
army?
top for like everybody. Like
There
it's,
are no
this
Russian
season's like
outposts here.
highly praised.
Just the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who
Is the
trashed
movement
our
been
comrades?
updated? Can you do all that new movement?
Yeah.
Sweet. So you can bounce off the walls?
Yep.
Sweet.
I don't know how to though.
You should just be able to jump at a wall and jump again, no? You jump and then bounce when you jump when you hit a wall, I imagine. Practice it when you get near a building side. Should always work on your movement.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not. Are you alright, sir?
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Good shit.
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
1 down, 73 to go.
Are you here in Seattle? Question mark.
Good shot. That was good accuracy.
Thanks.
Let's take a look around.
Yeah.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
What's that gold gun? Is it a rifle?
Yeah.
And that tragedy at the Elder's farm, did it affect people badly?
Some less, others more. He was
Thought my
like
ex-wife
an
was down
icon
in
to
Oregon.
some
She
folk
might be
here.
here in
But I
freaking
found
Seattle.
out he could
Means
be
I don't have shit for
heavy-handed.
time to get ready.
He was a drinker and a beater.
Would you usually
So,
go see her?
some folk here don't miss him.
Now
one
she'd give
bit.
me a ride down to see my kid.
Have you got many
Oregon.
more nosy questions?
She remarried?
No.
Single?
Yeah.
Go for it!
No.
Why not?
I spent too many years banging my head against that
Well
wall. I
then,
started
I
again.
hope you'll still be
Sure.
alive when I get back, madam.
Is she crazy?
A little bit.
You've been going in so many...
Well then, I hope you...
The fuck is this guy?
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at the
We have to change my
Vesuvius
heads on the
burned
battery.
out farmstead. Lucas sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her?
Oh dang, I thought you were coming up from Oregon. I don't have time. I gotta get ready, period.
You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that. I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
He'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
Please, don't be afraid. I just need to know where I can find your husband.
He's chopping wood in the clearing by the forest.
Please tell Cassie I said hi.
What do we...
You've been going in...
Well then, I...
Again.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Vukovac.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luka. It has to be Luka.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Try and jump off a wall.
Despite the risk?
Like, run sideways, like on the side of it.
With me.
It's like beside it.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
You'd have to run parallel with the wall.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luka Bogosian.
No? Not gonna?
No, I couldn't figure it out.
You didn't try?
I got a dude over here, I'm not gonna.
Oh. How do you ever get good if you don't practice? Oh, down to 16. Nice.
I'm not here to fight.
Luka!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
Here you are, Vukovac. Vesna's flaw is mine, and yours.
Got a medallion on my butt. God damn it.
That's right.
Dude's got the fucking bullshit gold crown where he's invisible.
Where he's what?
Invisible. Look at him watch when he runs. He
Only if
goes
he stands still, right? Or when he runs.
You blind fool.
A little faith.
Alright, I'm out.
Alright, man. Later.
Focus on what's true.
Later.
My voice is true. I am the truth, Lucy. Look.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you... why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine. I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Get out of here.
Leave me alone!
Out of my way! You've already done enough!
No, not yet.
Ouch.
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. Things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
Nothing else out here.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail. My condolences about your father. Do you still want to send something?
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
I've just heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
have to bury my father in Warsaw. What about you?
Thanks to you.
So popped
I
my
don't
right there. I
think
don't
I
know if you
have
said something I
anything else
missed it
to
if you
do
did.
here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor, have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
I haven't.
Oh no, it was just this.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out.
Franz
onto the
Ferdinand.
sidewalk.
Take me
I
out.
also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw!
Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
The only person I consider close is my sister, but Varsovians? Let's see. Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three partitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Never neglect the horse.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Kirby?
When people unite, empires fall. Why such a crowd?
The circus has come to town.
These are troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers. Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent this sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald. This demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
A butcher.
Warszawa! The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None! Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocators.
He sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me. Are you Polish?
Yes, I feel Polish. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa. Время террора закончилось.
Иди нахуй!
My first decision as Governor General of Warsaw. Arrestować.
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samoobladanie, Polyaki. We want that rebel. The Loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
That seems more like a job for the servants, young lady.
Go ahead. Look down. Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go. Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy. Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
For instance, I could disclose to a soldier that you came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake?
Well, since you asked so nicely. I'm going to take a look around.
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
I was trying to keep from dragging ordinary people into the fight. They won't expect us to strike first. How many are coming with us?
Let's see for ourselves.
Get wrecked. Ouch.
Name?
Shulski. Victor.
One of those Shulskis?
Yes.
My condolences. Now, profile.
Thank you.
What you pissing in the bucket for, asshole?
Where else am I supposed to?
Brown in the bucket, whiz on the wall.
You better remember that, too. That bucket's gonna last you guys till tomorrow.
Can I use the phone?
What are you staring at, Ganef?
I don't know what that means.
Quit squealing. First time in the big city? Have some respect if you don't know who you're running your mouth at. He's one of them that went after the Ruskies with his bare fists.
For being innocent.
Same as all of us. Well, are you from somebody?
My name's Viktor Shulski, and I work on my own behalf.
All right. Respect.
First of all, I am a thaumaturge.
Now them, I got respect for. I know one really decent Jew from Povishla, who's a wizard too.
How about you?
I'm a wizard.
foreskin
You're
or
a
what?
wizard, Hattie.
Is my
You're a
foreskin
wizard.
in your fucking business?
Well, no, I was just...
Muck. But you don't look like much of a Warsaw lad.
You should not judge a book by its cover.
A tough guy, like a real Warsaw lad.
I was born here. Now I've come home.
Welcome to Warsaw.
I wouldn't call you a master strategist.
You got away from the station, so theoretically, we achieved our goal.
You're not losing your sense of humor. I guess this isn't your first time in a place like this, is it?
I spent a little time on the Rue de la Raquette in Paris.
It got demolished 5 years ago.
Oui. What about you? You seem to know your way around this setting. You been here often?
I'll take that as a compliment. And sure, sometimes, if the cause demands it.
What cause?
Let's say I know certain folks who'd find poles like you useful.
Dealers in stolen Dutch pomade?
Donut connoisseurs. They met at Burke Rotblitz's cafe.
What exactly do your friends do?
I'd be glad to tell you, over coffee and jam donuts.
I'm afraid all these screws might have more questions and want to keep you here longer.
Then you won't just miss out on the pastries, but also an adventure worthy of a great cause.
Shulsky!
I see you won't be hanging out here long either.
Shulsky, this yours?
That's right.
Then take it and get out of here.
Thank you.
sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences. Thank you. Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away? Was that his cause of death? His heart?
I'm curious myself. I haven't had a chance to find out.
Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
I think I ought to arrest you, Taumaturge. Put your hands down. Someone might see. You still haven't figured out who I am? Don't be surprised. The last time we saw one another was 20 kilos ago.
Uncle Voronian?
I will not keep you. The guy's probably all alone back there, among those vultures circling Stasio. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you. Go on. We'll talk later.
Sister?
Victor,
Victor.
I'm so glad you came. I wasn't sure if my